Hello everyone, my name's MStar and welcome to another MStar Gaming tutorial. This time we are on Elder Scrolls Online, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you the different DPS dummies that you can place in your primary residence. So I play on the PlayStation 4 North American server, and I've just joined a Trials guild. The name of the guild on the North American server is the Chill Run Squad. It's a very friendly guild. They do veteran content only in trials and 4-person content, so be sure to check them out when you're on the server. So if you're new to Elder Scrolls Online and you don't know what a DPS dummy is, in this tutorial I'm going to show you the 4 different types that I have in my house. I'm going to show you how to place them in your primary residence, and I'm also going to show you where you can purchase it and how to purchase it in the Crown Store. You can also purchase it from the guild trader if you go to the various guild traders, or if you're a master crafter you can purchase the recipe from Rollis and then you can craft it yourself to place it in your primary residence. Okay, so just behind me now is a 6 million dummy. So I got this pack in the Western Skyrim pack, so that's how I got this. Okay, so moving on. So just recently they added what's called an Alien Ethereal Well. So this will restore all your ultimate, and this will help you out with passing, so you don't have to build up your ultimate when you're doing a DPS check. Alright, so the purpose of these test dummies, if you're new to ESO, you'll hear this all the time. They want you to do a pass video, so they want you to do a rotation. Okay, so the 3 million dummy, you want to hit between 40 to 50,000 damage per second. You're never going to hit any more than 50,000, reason being the dummy will be dead. Okay, so you want to practice your rotation on this, and this is just a gauge to see how much damage you're doing, so that way you know what type of content you can do. So this is for DPS, magicka or stamina, not for tanks or healers. Okay, so this is what a 3 million dummy would look like, and how you know is if you look up top it says 3 million at 100%, and that's a 3 million dummy. This is a 6 million dummy. So same as before for 4-person content. So what you want to do, you want to get between 40 to 50,000 when you kill this. So the reason why you want to hit a 6 million to practice your rotation, if you want to do say a DLC dungeon in hard mode, this is just a gauge to see where you're at. Okay, so that's a 6 million dummy. Okay, now over here, this is a 21 mil dummy. So when you're new to trials, they will ask you to do a pass. So a pass is a practice of your rotation. So this is the dummy you're probably going to come and hit. A good gauge on this one is between 70 to 80,000. That's roughly what I hit on most of my DPS characters. You can hit over 90 to 100,000, but that's with flawless rotation. Okay, and the 4th one I'm going to show you is the 51 million. Now this one, you won't see this too often in many guild halls, but the reason why you would have this one, this is for a 12-person troll group. So in this scenario, you would have 2 tanks, 8 DPS, and 2 healers. Now the positioning of this, you would have your 2 tanks, obviously your off tank and your main tank here. You would stack your DPS here, which will be 8, and right where I'm standing here is where you'd have your healers dropping synergies and buffing the group. And what you want to practice here is, if you're not sure how much damage your group is doing going into a trial in vet, this is where you would practice hitting the 51 mil, and you want to kill this under 3 minutes to clear the hard mode in veteran trials, which is 12-person content. Okay, now on with the tutorial. I'm going to show you how to purchase it. So if you're in your primary residence on the PlayStation 4, you want to press right and circle. You want to press square to browse. You want to tab across with your R1 to purchase, and then in the services tab, this is where you can purchase the different items. So Okay, so the ethereal well I spoke to you about earlier is 3,000 crown points. Okay, so this is to give you ultimate. Okay, so this is a Centurion Lambent. Okay, and that is 4,000 crowns. And then here's the target Centurion Robust Lambent, which is 5,000 crowns. This is the target Iron H-Lock Trial. So this is your 21 mil. And that is 6,000 crowns. This is your target Skeleton, which is 1,500 crowns, which is 3 million dummy. So you can get an Argonian, Khajiit, Robust Argonian, Robust Khajiit. Okay, so for the next part of the tutorial, I'm going to show you how to place them, because you need to place them correctly, otherwise you will not be able to use them. So say we just purchased, I'm just going to put them away. Okay, I just put them away. Okay, so you've just purchased it, you've picked it up in your inventory. So what you want to do here is you want to press left hand circle. You want to go to browse. You want to select services. Now you want to get out of purchases and tab over to place. You want to select the target Skeleton Argonian dummy, which is a 3 mil. You want to press X to place it. Okay, see how it's yellow? That's no good. So what you want to do is you want to leave it on surface drag off. Okay, if you have it on surface drag on, it will go through the floor, and that is absolutely useless to you. You do not want to do that. So what you want to do is you want to press triangle and make sure it's on surface drag off. That way when you press it into the ground, it doesn't matter where you put it, it will remain green. Okay, you want to place the dummy. If you're not happy there, you can stand back a bit and move it around. As long as it's green and not yellow, it'll work. Okay, so that's it for the tutorial. So if you're new to Elder Scrolls Online, you want to get into trials, even normal trials, and you're wondering what these test dummies were for, the reason why I did this tutorial is this is the #1 question I get from everybody when I meet them in trials group, is what are these trial dummies for? So that was the purpose of this tutorial. That way I can explain it, and if anyone else asks me this question, I'm just going to tell them to watch my YouTube clip. That way I don't become redundant repeating myself. My name's mmstar from mmstargaming. If you're new to Elder Scrolls and you weren't sure on how to do a DPS pass or a rotation, or how to place a dummy in your primary, or even how to purchase it, hopefully you found this tutorial helpful, and please feel free to hit a like and subscribe, and thank you for taking the time to watch this tutorial. Thank you and goodbye.